Hello dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel where we explore the latest happenings and significant moments within the royal family. Today we turn our attention to a particularly poignant event involving His Majesty King Charles III. During a recent official visit to Italy while bravely continuing his battle with cancer, the king shared a moment of reflection that resonated deeply with many across the globe, reportedly bringing tears to the eyes of loyal supporters. It was a simple act, planting a tree. But his words carried the weight of his current circumstances, offering a glimpse into his personal hopes and perhaps his awareness of time. This occurred during a significant trip abroad alongside Queen Camilla, a journey that also marked a personal milestone for the royal couple. Before we delve into the details of this touching episode and explore its broader context, if you find our royal updates informative and engaging, please do take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you these stories, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now let's journey to Rome, to the beautiful setting of the Villa Wolkonsky, the official residence of the British ambassador to Italy. It was here on the 10th of April that King Charles, aged 76, participated in a traditional yet deeply symbolic ceremony, the planting of an oak tree. This act itself is often associated with longevity, strength, and the hope for future growth. Themes that have taken on a particular resonance given the king's recent health diagnosis. The king and Queen Camilla were in Italy concluding an official tour, representing the United Kingdom on the international stage. This trip held added personal significance as it overlapped with their 20th wedding anniversary, a landmark occasion for the couple. Amidst the formalities and diplomatic engagements, this tree planting ceremony offered a moment of quiet permanence, a gesture intended to commemorate their stay at the ambassador's residence. Witnesses described the scene as the king, having completed the task of setting the young oak into the earth, paused. With perhaps a touch of characteristic understated humor and maybe a deeper layer of sincerity, he addressed the members of the embassy staff gathered nearby. Waving the shovel he had just used, almost as if punctuating his thought, he shared a sentiment that captured the hearts of many. According to reports specifically noted by the Daily Mail, His Majesty remarked, "Well, I do hope that I shall live long enough to see a little bit of growth in the tree." These words, simple yet profound, landed with considerable impact. In the context of his ongoing fight against cancer, this expression of hope, the desire to witness the simple, natural progress of a tree he had just planted, struck a deeply human chord. It wasn't a statement of grandeur or royal decree, but rather a candid reflection that many found incredibly moving. Reports quickly surfaced describing how fans and followers of the royal family were touched by his honesty, with some expressing that his words brought them to tears and prompted prayers for his health and longevity. It's a powerful reminder that behind the crown and the titles, there is a human being navigating a challenging personal journey. This comment, made by the father of Prince William and Prince Harry, serves as a poignant marker of his current reality, even as he continues to fulfill his duties as monarch. To fully appreciate the weight of this moment, we must recall the health developments that have unfolded over recent months. It was back in February 2024 that Buckingham Palace made the concerning announcement. King Charles had been diagnosed with a form of cancer. This discovery was made following a medical procedure he underwent in January 2024 for a separate condition, a benign enlarged prostate. At the time of the cancer announcement, the palace clarified that the king had commenced a schedule of regular treatments. They also took care to specify that the diagnosis was not prostate cancer, although the specific type of cancer has, to this day, remained undisclosed to the public. This period has undoubtedly been one of adjustment and concern for the royal family and the public alike. The king has had to modify his schedule, stepping back from some public-facing duties while continuing with state business and official paperwork behind the scenes. His appearances have been carefully managed, balancing his need for treatment and recovery with his constitutional role. Updates have been periodic, with aides indicating as recently as December 2024 that his treatment regimen was expected to continue into the new year, suggesting this is an ongoing process requiring patience and resilience. Therefore, seeing the king actively participating in an official tour abroad, engaging in ceremonies like the tree planting, and even sharing a moment of wry, hopeful reflection is significant. It signals his determination to remain visible and engaged as much as his health allows. The trip to Italy itself, undertaken with Queen Camilla by his side providing steadfast support, underscores this commitment. The choice of planting an oak tree is also noteworthy. Oaks are renowned symbols of strength, endurance, wisdom, and stability, qualities often associated with monarchy itself. By planting an oak, the king participated in a tradition laden with meaning, creating a living legacy at the ambassador's residence. His accompanying words, however, shifted the focus momentarily from the symbolic to the deeply personal. His hope to see it grow wasn't just about the tree. It felt intrinsically linked to his own journey, his own desire for continued life and health to witness the future unfolding. The description of his comment as hilarious in some initial reports might seem slightly jarring given the context. Perhaps wry, poignant, or characteristically humorous might better capture the likely tone. It speaks possibly to the king's known ability to employ a gentle, self-deprecating humor even in serious circumstances, a quality that can be both disarming and deeply humanizing. It's this blend of duty, vulnerability, and a touch of humor that seems to have resonated so strongly. The public reaction, the tears and prayers reported among fans, highlights the deep connection many feel towards the monarch, particularly during times of personal adversity. It reflects a genuine outpouring of empathy and well-wishes for his recovery. In an age often marked by cynicism, the emotional response to the king's simple words suggests a persistent affection and concern for the individual carrying the weight of the crown, especially one facing a serious health challenge so early in his reign. This event in Rome serves as another chapter in the unfolding narrative of King Charles's reign, a reign inevitably shaped by his health battle. It demonstrates his resolve to navigate his treatment while upholding his responsibilities. Queen Camilla's constant presence during these engagements also highlights her crucial supportive role during this challenging period. Together, they presented a united front, marking their 2 decades of marriage while representing the nation abroad. The image of the king, shovel in hand, expressing a simple, earnest hope for the future beside a newly planted sapling, is a powerful one. It encapsulates the juxtaposition of his royal role and his personal vulnerability. It reminds us that amidst the pomp and ceremony, the demands of state, and the scrutiny of the public eye, the king is also a man confronting a significant health crisis, hoping, like anyone would, for more time to see things grow. So, to recap the essence of this story, King Charles III, during an official visit to Rome coinciding with his 20th wedding anniversary and amidst his ongoing cancer treatment, planted an oak tree at the British ambassador's residence. His subsequent comment, expressing a hope to live long enough to witness the tree's growth, deeply moved onlookers and supporters worldwide, highlighting the personal dimension of his current health journey. This occurred against the backdrop of his cancer diagnosis announced in February 2024, following treatment for an enlarged prostate in January, with his specific condition remaining private and treatment ongoing. This moment certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the blend of public duty and private struggle, the power of simple words, and the enduring human desire for hope and continuity, even when facing uncertainty. It's a reminder of the king's resilience and his commitment to his role, undertaken with the unwavering support of the Queen. What are your thoughts on this poignant moment in Rome? How do you interpret the king's words and his continued public engagements during his treatment? We would love to hear your perspectives in the comments section below. Sharing your views helps create a community where we can all discuss these significant royal events. Thank you for joining us for this detailed look at a touching royal story. If you found this update valuable, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the lives and work of the royal family. Hit the notification bell too, so you're always informed when we release new content. We appreciate you spending your time with us today. Stay safe, take care, and we look forward to welcoming you back for our next royal update very soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.